Like, or it's the most awake. Like, it's heavily choreographed. Everyone's maybe at the starting line at almost the same time. I'm curious if you agree with that and how you think about the key players in the race, Google, Amazon, Meta with Llama, Elon is entered the game.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. To your point about, I always think about it, right? If you sort of say take the late 90s, there was Microsoft and there was Daylight. And then there was the rest. Interestingly enough, now, people talk about the Mag 7. There is probably more than that, even to your point about everybody's awake to it. They all have amazing balance sheets. There are even, I think, I'll call it chat. If you think about OpenAI, in some sense, you could say it's Mag 8, because I think the company of this generation has already been created, which is OpenAI in some sense. It's kind of like the Google or the Microsoft or the Meta of this era. And so there are a couple of things. So therefore, I think it's going to be very competitive. I also think that I don't think it's going to be winner take all, right? Because there may be some categories that may be winner take all. For example, on the hyperscale side, absolutely not, right? I mean, the world will demand, even ex-China, multiple providers of frontier models distributed all over the world. In fact, one of the best structural positions that I think Microsoft has is, because if you remember, the Azure structure is slightly different, right? We built out Azure for enterprise workloads with a lot of data residency, we have 60 plus regions, more regions than others. So we didn't it was not like we built our cloud for one big app. We built cloud for a lot of heterogeneous enterprise workloads, which I think in the long run is where all the inference demand will be. With Nexus to data and the app server and what have you. So I think there is going to be multiple winners at the infrastructure layer. There is going to be, in the models even there, just the model and the app servers, that each hyperscaler will have a bunch of models, and there will be an app server around like every app today, even including Copilot, is just a multi-model app. And so there's, in fact, a complete new app server. Like there was a mobile app server, there was a web app server, and guess what? There's an AI app server now. And for us, that's Foundry, and we're building one, and others will build. There'll be multiple of those. Then in apps, I think there will be more I would say network effects is always going to be at the software layer, right? So at the app layer, there'll be different network effects in consumer, in the enterprise, and what have you.